trials happen, they just don't like people show up and do their thing. There's a lot of stuff that goes on before and during. So there's been some motions and things that have been talked about in chambers, so to get ready for that trial. Oh, okay. And we've got visitors from Children's Hospital again today. So before we get started, I'm going to let them make a little presentation to you about a research project that they're engaging in and solicit your participation. It's totally voluntary. You do not have to participate. I don't know who participates, who doesn't, so it's not like I'm going to hold you against you if you do or don't. But I think it's a worthwhile project, and you would actually get paid for participating in it. So please listen to what they have to say.
Hi, my name's Maddie. This is my colleague Zara. Like Judge said, we're from Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus. We're here with a statewide research study. We collect data from all across Ohio. Your participation in the study would just look like filling out a survey today in person, and then in the future you're just receiving links through text or email where you can fill out surveys, and you're compensated for all of your survey responses. We will be in like a room in the back. I'm not sure what room it's called.
It's on the west, this hall over here where the prosecutor's office is. Just past that, there's an office back there they'll be located in.
So if you want to talk to us, see if you're eligible to enroll or just like ask more questions, we'd be happy to talk to you.
The objective of the study is to look at different strategies for reducing or preventing overdoses among people who currently or in the past have used illicit substances. So if you think you might fit into that category, or you just want to know more information about the study, feel free. Nothing required. You can just talk to us as you're comfortable. Thank you, Judge Cather.
Thank you. Okay, what we're going to start with are the reviews. So people that have been in the court before and have orders to comply with are called. This is a review to see if you're making progress on the things that you've been ordered to accomplish. So please call the reviews.
Brandon Ainsworth, Alicia Clay, Cody DeWitt, Joshua Ellis, Christopher Ferris, Tanya Gentry, Candace Keeley, Hannah Gooden.
Brandon Ainsworth?
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes. Okay, this says that sounds like you're not participating any longer, or what's going on?
Well, I'm through common pleas and I got a completion, so there was a misunderstanding with I was supposed to do an individual and I didn't. So as far as I know, I'm completed. That's through Tyler at common pleas, so there's kind of a misunderstanding there. I've done my 4 weeks of 2.1 and my 4 weeks of outpatient, and this was kind of new to me when she brought it on me that I was supposed to do an individual or something. So, but I got my hours and I got my case management, but I didn't know I was supposed to do an individual. So.
Okay. Well, you need to get that straight down.
Yeah, I talked to Tyler Friday and he got an email with my completion, so I'm not sure really.
Who's Tyler?
Tyler Dingus at
probation
officer.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in this court, you still have some community service.
Yeah, I did 6 hours at the dog pound yesterday, and I'll pay $50 today.
Your Honor, I have a note that says Mr. Ainsworth was ordered on 9/25 to do some community service for his next hearing. He did come and speak to me this morning, asked for a paper to get signed. Said he done 6 hours at the dog pound yesterday. I have no proof of that. I'm going on anyway.
Okay. Well, this is an older case that needs to be resolved, so I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah, I promise. I'm not going to lie to you.
Otherwise, I have put people in the holding cell before.
You've done it to me before, trust me, I know.
So get this done in the next month or so.
Yes, sir. And I got
You're
50.
working full-time now?
Yes, at McGinnis.
What's your schedule there?
6 or 7 to 3:30, Monday through Saturday.
Okay. Well, you gotta come to court on Monday or Friday, which is.
Yeah, no, that's fine, it don't matter, whichever.
They'll let you off.
Yes.
December the 15th. If you get it done before then, which you should, you
Yeah.
don't have to come back.
Yes, sir.
December 15th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
So if you're correct, you've got 2 days of community service and $115, and you're gonna pay $50 today,
Yes.
right? So you should have it done before December 15th.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Alicia Clay. Alicia Clay has been called, has not appeared, and has things left to do on her case. So there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Cody DeMint. 23006 is an OBI. Has done, you did quite a bit of community service since your last hearing. You've been making payments every month. Do you have a payment today?
I can make one if need be. I just made one last night for $200.
Okay, well, that, when you make them online the night before, it doesn't show up in the file today. So, again, I'll take your word for it that you made the payment.
I've got a
this month.
receipt if you need to see it.
I'll take your word until I'm proven that I shouldn't take your word. December the 18th will be your next hearing,
Is that a Monday or a Friday?
Monday.
Can I do a Friday? I'm dropping back to 410s after this week, so.
December 15th. It's a Friday, 9 o'clock. Joshua Ellis.
Yes, Your Honor.
Joshua Ellis is 08619. You've done quite a bit of community service since your last hearing. And you did make a payment fairly recently.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good work. You're getting this now in gear. So, this is an older case, so it's going to be, does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
Oh, no, Your Honor.
December the 11th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Christopher Ferris has been called for, has not appeared, still has things left to do. Be a warrant issued. Tanya Gentry.
Good morning, Mark.
Tanya Gentry is appearing by teleconference.
Yes, sir.
It's case number 2374. This is the first preview hearing, looks like. There has been 12 hours community service done.
Actually more, sir. That was only whenever I have my email. I'll only have 8 hours left, and I'll be completing that on Wednesday.
Okay. And you're in Charleston, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you still at REA?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to host still.
Okay. I'll set you for December the 18th as your next.
Okay, did you receive my payment for the court costs?
I have not, there's nothing noted in the file on it.
Okay. I sent it on Friday, so that's probably why, but I did
Yeah.
pay $235.
If you mailed it, it's gonna take longer than that to get here, so we wouldn't have it.
Oh, okay. And what was the date again, sir? December the 11th?
18th, December 18th,
18th, at what time?
9 a.m.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Two. Candace Ely, 23-133.
It's all my completions. He asked for it.
You've paid your fine and done your community service.
Uh-huh. And there's the letter you asked for from mine.
All right, Mr. Cooper, you did this at Chesapeake High School or the community service?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna have to verify that.
Oh, he signed it. He's the one that signed it.
I would have to call and verify because the school's not been accepted anymore.
Oh, well, I did this months ago before this school season. I did it the end of the last year. Before, school went out.
April 23rd.
Yeah,
I can call and verify.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and this is my copy to keep from your doctor?
Yeah, you can have that. Because you just wanted me to bring something that said that I comply or not comply, so they had to wrap that up.
Yeah, it says that you're in MAT treatment.
And I paid my fine, done my, community service.
All right, go check in with Mr. Cooper. If he says he verifies the community service, then you'll be completed.
Okay, and that was the gentleman that was right here?
All right, his office to the left. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a provisional date.
And as a court date?
Yes, December the 18th, but if the community service checks out, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
Hannah Gooden, 22-2509.
December 8th.
Yes. Hannah Gooden has not done her community service, she's not appeared, so there'll be a warrant issued.
Elizabeth Hoffman Howard, Edward McCoy, Tracy McDonald, Stephen L. Murphy, Melanie Neese, Taylor Carpenter, Sabrina Pettiford, Robert Reynolds, and Amber Ward.
Is that it? Okay, I've got a report from Pat for Elizabeth Hoffman Howard, saying she is compliant. You completed 1934-58, looks like. I was working on 22-01-64. You still have some community service to do.
Yes.
And you made a payment last weekend of last week.
Yes.
Okay, I'll set you for December 15th as your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Continue with your counsel.
Okay. Thank you.
Edward McCoy?
Mr. DeProach, you're on.
Yes. 2328, Mr. McCoy is at RRG. Good screenings, continuing with counseling.
Yes, I did a 30-day relapse refocus program at Sober Living too.
Okay.
And then, I think my lawyer wrote down that I was supposed to be here 10 last month, or last time, and I was supposed to be here 9. I was here and talked to Heather. She said to call my name and gave me another appointment.
Okay, well, you didn't get a warrant or anything, so.
No, I know. I was just telling you, I was here.
Do you have a payment on your fines today?
No,
Okay.
not with me. I can bring back over $50. I paid $100 last time.
I do see that. Continue with your counseling, and I'm going to set you for December the 8th,
Okay.
12/8, 9 o'clock. Tracy McDonald.
You said December 8th?
Yes, sir. Tracy McDonald, 222574. Has not completed, will get a warrant for not appearing today. Stephen Murphy, 220070. Finished his community service but has not paid anything on his bonds and has not appeared, so he gets a warrant. Melanie Neese, 08-13-15. 13-11-47 and 10-11-04. Has thing community service and fines to pay, has not appeared. There will be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Taylor Parmenter, 23-189 and 191. She's at RRC. Urine screens are appropriate. And compliant with treatment. Community service is done. And you have $100 left on your fines and court costs. Can you pay anything on those today?
No, but it'll be paid off by the next time I'm here.
And she's with QRT.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. She's compliant. She's doing very well. She's actually gotten some really good news lately.
Okay, good. And you're looking for work now, or
Yes.
how's that going?
I have a second interview on Wednesday for another job.
Okay, good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right, I'll set this, do you know when you're going to finish with your counseling?
I still have 5 months left. I think.
Okay, you got some time.
Yeah.
Because you're with QRT, I don't need to see you as often, so I'm going to set you for January the 19th. You still have some left on your fines and court costs, so
Okay. Thank you so much.
thank you. Sabrina Pettiford. 22-104-02-214, Ms. Pettiford. Community service is done.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to pay on fines.
Yep, that's it.
You have a payment today, ma'am?
Definitely have penalty.
How much?
25.
All right. See the clerk,
And the date?
December the 8th.
All right.
Robert Reynolds is not here. He just has to pay off his fines. Be a bench warrant for failure to appear. Amber Ward. December 23-16. Community service is done. You have to do the driver intervention program. You got that, getting that arranged? Or?
Like we discussed at last court visit, I'm waiting on my Christmas bonus and I'll have my fine paid off and I'm doing the class.
Okay. When do you get that?
The end of this month or the beginning of next month.
All right, so if we set it for December the 18th, you should have things.
So if I'm completed with all of that, I do not have to return, correct?
Correct. December 18th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That finishes the reviews. We're going to start arraignments now. So people who have new cases need to come in the courtroom. If you missed anything on an old case, you want the warrant withdrawn, you need to be in the courtroom. You need to let the clerk know you're here. So anyone outside, come in? Okay. All defendants have a right to remain silent. So if you're called before the court, you don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to say anything. But what you do say can be used against you. It's all on the record. It's all going down, being recorded. So if you admit something about your case, it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney. Consult with one before you engage with the court. You have a right to bail, to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. So those are your rights. You waive those rights if you enter a guilty plea or no contest plea. Do not enter guilty or no contest if you don't understand what's going on. If you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want to trial your case, enter a not guilty plea. Not guilty is the safest plea you can enter. It preserves all those rights I told you about. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Shannon Ellis, case number TRC 23-1630, A and B.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Holt, you're representing Ms. Ellis.
Yes, this is a new one. I think Mr. Rose in the hallway. For the record, we would waive a reading of the new charge and their plea of not guilty, but there's some information I need to provide.
All right. You want to need Mr. Hill here to do that? Or you want to go ahead?
Yes, I want to.
Okay, we need Mr. Hill in the courtroom, please.
You won't make them all in 2000. That's the new part. Okay.
This is 23-1630. That's this one or another one? Okay, so she's got 2 seconds. Set for pre-trial. Is it good? 23-1530. So we can address this one too, right now. You want to come back? I'll come back and run through. I would like to see your recommendation. Let's try this for a couple, let's come back in a couple weeks and see how it goes. Maybe get reports on this. Yeah, but that, a lot of times that means we get reports. We just need them to be quiet about reports. All right, Mr. Holt, your entry is approved. This is, we're addressing also TRC 231530. I'm going to continue these cases for approximately 2 weeks.
With the 27th work, Your Honor, I think
That's the
It's actually-
Thanksgiving. No?
it's a Monday
27th is
after.
Monday. Yeah, thank you. All right, both matters are set for November 27th. I'm going to need a pretty detailed report then,
Understood.
and we'll make a decision whether we're going to continue that route or go another. Not guilty plea is entered on the new case. She can sign a $5,000 OR bond on it. Next hearings are November 27th for pre-trial,
Thank you, Your Honor.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Jordan M. Bartram, case number TRC 231616.
Sir, are you Jordan Bartram?
Yes, sir.
And you've got an attorney by the name of Justin Haskamp?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he filed a notice of appearance.
Yeah, he's aware of that, sir, and then he said that he already spoke with the...
All right, he did file a not guilty plea, reading of the complaint, of time waiver, and requesting a pretrial conference, which I will set. Okay, I will set this for November 27th for a pretrial. And you can notify your attorney of the date. It'll be at 10 a.m. And Mr. Bartram can sign a $1,000 signature bond. What you're signing, Mr. Bartram, is a promise to come to court, and it says if I don't come to court when I'm ordered to, I'll pay a $1,000 penalty plus you get a warrant for your arrest. So
Yes, sir.
just come to court, you won't have to post anything. Not guilty plea is entered for you. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Your next hearing is November 27th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Michael C. White, case number CRB 19452. Michael White. Michael White.
All right, you're Michael White?
Yes, sir.
Mr. White, it's alleged that you missed a review hearing on October 21st of 2021. Warrant was issued for you, and...
I just got released from prison yesterday.
Okay. I'll cancel the warrant then. You had some restitution to make to an Amy Dillon and fine and court costs. So where are you going to be living now, sir?
I'm living in Gallia.
Okay. Do you have an address?
I don't know it right off, sir.
Okay, I want you to get that to the probation officer. You have been from my records, at one time you lived in Ironton, is that right?
Yes,
Or
sir.
Ironton address?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've got these fines and court costs and restitution to Amy of $300. You'll pay those through the court.
Yes, sir.
You can make payments. You can actually work your fine and court costs off, but you can't work off the restitution. That's got to be paid to her since she was out the money. So you have to make payments on that. So I'll set up review hearings. You got to come back on those until this gets done. I'll set your next review hearing. December the 18th, 9 o'clock. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay.
So I gotta stop by and talk to the probation officer?
Probably be a good idea, just check in with him. Get an address for him.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Jalen Forsythe, case number CRB 19583.
And you're Jalen Forsythe?
Yes, sir.
Have you received a copy of this charge?
I have not.
It's been a while, so.
Yeah, it's been a while.
This complaint alleges that on July the 13th of 2019, you purposely deprived Walmart of property without their consent. It's a theft charge, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
I do, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
I do.
How do you plead? You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty. Those are your three choices. If you're not sure what to do, not guilty is the safest plea.
I'm not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you? Do you have a job?
I'm laid off right now. I just got laid off a couple weeks ago.
Where do you work?
I was working for Darren Dean on his farms for its BTI contracting.
Were you paid by the hour?
Yeah,
How much per hour?
$12,
How many hours a week?
40.
Do you have any kids you're supporting?
Yeah, I have a son.
Okay, you're eligible for court appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. Enter a not guilty plea. She can sign a $1,000 signature bond. November 27th.
I have a trial that day, Your Honor.
Okay. Gonna be in December then probably.
That's fine.
December 1st.
December 1st is fine, Your Honor.
December 1st will be the next hearing. Pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Let's step outside.
State of Ohio versus William S. McComas, case number CRB 23661. William S. McComas. Did not check in, Your Honor.
William McComas has failed to appear. It'll be a bench warrant for failure to appear.
State of Ohio versus Ben Smith, case number CRB 23662.
are Ben Smith.
Yes.
Sir, you're Ben Smith. Mr. Smith, it's alleged that on November the 4th of this year, you purposely deprived or tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. It's a theft charge, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand the charge?
I do.
You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
If I could get it.
Are you working?
I'm not.
Are you in treatment or?
I'm working on getting back in. I was in treatment when it happened.
Your Honor, he was in treatment with us when he got discharged. I've discharged him, but I've spoke with Taylor and she's willing to take him.
Was he court ordered to you or?
Yes, to Ironton Municipal.
Are they agreeable with?
We have to reach out to John first.
Okay. And this, I'm assuming inpatient?
Yes.
All right, well, let's get you a lawyer. Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Not guilty plea is entered. I have no objection with him going to Bethesda. He needs to get that approved through our municipal. He can sign a $1,000 OR bond. November 27th for the next hearing, Mr. Moore.
That's good, Judge.
November 27th, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
I'll get you there.
State of Ohio versus Michael W. Piles, case number CRA 21733, TRD 21564, CRB 21734.
This is Mr. Morford's case.
I think you got a failure to appear in February. Why were you not here then? I don't even know. I can't.
And Mr. Piles is a veteran, and I think there had been a period of time where he had not appeared and had a warrant outstanding, and now he's come back.
Yes, sir.
And he's back at the, I got a text last week from Ms. Rayburn saying he was in, and is compliant with treatment.
8 months clean today, sir.
Okay. So you went to their inpatient program there?
Yes, sir. I've got a certificate if you.
Okay.
Josh. I'm working now, seeing my kids again. Everything's going really good. Staying at the Veterans Home in Barbersville.
Okay, can I have a copy of that, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
It looks like it's been since the last time you were here.
It's been a
was
while.
early in the year, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, yes, sir.
So what happened then? Why did you not come back to court?
I was, to be honest, Judge Capper, I was still using, and I just was still making poor decisions. And, I mean, since then, I've gone to rehab and turned my life around, to be honest with you.
So you went voluntarily to the VA inpatient program?
I was actually, I mean, honestly, I was in jail in West Virginia and went from there. But yes, I went. I wanted to go.
Well, did a judge in West Virginia facilitate that, you getting in the VA program, or how did that?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Which court are you involved with in West Virginia?
Cabell County.
Circuit Court?
Yes, sir.
Judge Howard, or?
Fair.
Ferguson?
Ferguson.
Judge Ferguson?
Is it Ferguson?
Okay. And so are you on probation there in Cabell County?
It's not. I'm on home confinement, actually, yeah, at the veterans home.
Okay, so you're still at the,
Yeah, pending, yes, sir.
well, he still has, wish Mr. Heald was in here so he could hear this. I know it's probably not, this was not on the docket today, this is for arraignment. So you still have, a pending OVI and felony?
Yes, sir.
Now, you got cases here that have got to be dealt with.
Correct, yes, sir. I did pay off, I had an older case, I paid off a fine just today, and then I had a case in Ironton from an earlier charge, I paid it off and got it all taken care of as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe told me that he did pay his fine off today.
Okay. Well, you still got, looks like, you got a traffic case, you got an OVI with various,
Yes,
the OVI is just the main charge because there's like an A, B, and C. So it was an OVI, driving without a license.
Yes, sir.
Failure to display plates. There was an F5 possession of methamphetamine. Drug paraphernalia.
Yes, sir.
Those are all still pending. So Mr. Piles is a veteran. He's been in this court quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
I guess, I think he had a relapse perhaps at the beginning of 23.
Yes, sir.
He's since completed, or is in the process of completing, I guess I should say.
Yes, sir.
VA inpatient program where he's doing well. He also has cases in West Virginia as well. So I guess my inclination would be just to reinstate you back to a review type process.
Okay.
I mean, you still have the cases, they're not resolved.
Yes, sir.
But typically, when someone's in treatment, well, a lot of times it happens this way, especially if there's a felony possession, we track their treatment, and when that's concluded, then the state may be willing to dismiss that charge. The OVI usually is not going to go away.
Yes, sir.
That has to be dealt with either by a plea or a trial. And that's been the state's position. I don't remember the particulars of his case. It's been a while.
And so the OVI is still pending?
He's still got an OVI pending, possession, felony possession pending, and some other traffic cases.
No operators
No operators.
and better display plates.
Yes, and a separate file on, I believe it's a DUS. Yes, at a different time, a driving under suspension.
Your Honor, I've got a note here that on December the 10th, 2021, that he pled guilty to the OVI.
I think you're right. I see a note of that to that effect.
And the DUS and the felony possession would remain pending for him to get treatment.
Your Honor, if I may, he did complete treatment. The West Virginia Veterans Home is more of a housing issue.
Okay.
And we'll have him an outpatient for as long as he's willing to be an outpatient. It's kind of open-ended, but he did complete the inpatient program.
Okay.
I go weekly to
What's
it.
the state's position? I mean, can we get some, I do have a certificate where he completed the Woody Williams VA Medical Center Residential Rehabilitation Program, and that was August 28th. So I don't know if the state thinks that's sufficient to dismiss, or you want to track him for a while longer. This is the first time he's been back since, looks like he missed a hearing February 6th of 2023, and he hasn't been here since.
Yeah, and we got a report at that time from the VA that maybe he had some problems there at the VA. And I don't know what happened to him between February and now. I wasn't in the courtroom for that part of the conversation.
That's where he went to the residential program at the VA.
Okay.
And he also had, I don't know if that is subsequent to these cases, but he has a case in circuit court in Cabell County with Judge Ferguson, and that also resulted in him going to the VA center.
Well, if he's finished that program and he's living in VA housing,
Yes, sir.
we don't have a problem with concluding today, Your Honor. The OVI was the first offense, and I don't think he's been sentenced on that.
He has not.
So other than that,
And you're willing to dismiss then he's got a felony possession and I think it was drug paraphernalia?
yes, Your Honor, we're willing to dismiss those.
Okay, so that's 21-733, 21-734 are going to be dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Then I'll go ahead and sentence. There's 21-780. Do you feel comfortable, Mr. Morford, going ahead with sentencing today, or how do you, sorry, quite guilty?
No, we're okay, Judge. Let's proceed with sentencing.
All right, Mr. Powell, is anything you want to tell me before I sentence you on this? This is a first offense OVI.
No, I'm sorry, what was that, Judge?
I'm going to get, you had pled guilty some time ago to this OVI charge, operating a vehicle intoxicated. Delayed sentencing while you went to treatment. And now you finished that treatment, state's okay with dismissing the possession charge because you finished treatment. So we're back to sentencing you on the OVI.
Okay.
So you have a right to make a statement before I sentence you if you want. You don't have to.
No, sir, thank you. You've been very helpful throughout all this. I appreciate it.
Okay. On the OVI, I'll impose a $375 fine, that's the minimum. Order you to pay the court costs. License suspension for 6 months, so you're actually going to be eligible to get your license back now because the 6 months is up.
Showed you did not have proof of insurance.
No. Well, did you have, when you got this OVI, was there insurance on you or the vehicle at the time?
No, sir, there was not.
But you had a West Virginia license, didn't you?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Well, I don't know. I don't think the DMV can impose that on out-of-state residents, but that's up to them. It's not, you have to have, in Ohio, we can't say the word insurance usually in the courtroom, but proof of financial responsibility. They throw this thing in front of you that you sign when you renew your license. It says, I've got proof of financial responsibility, insurance. But if you're a West Virginia resident, I think they actually make you show proof you got insurance over there. And you can say the word insurance more in the courtroom over there than you can here. Up until now, well, that's going to start changing, my prediction. Long story, you may get another suspension or a problem because you didn't have proof of insurance. I don't think Ohio can enforce that against out-of-state folks. It's going to be reported as no proof of insurance, and whether they say something to West Virginia DMV and cause the problem, I don't know. It's potential. I'm not suspending you any further than the 6 months.
Yes, sir.
But it could be a problem because of the insurance issue.
Okay, yes, sir.
I know it's rather confusing.
I would just get a notice in the mail, I guess, or is that how that would work?
If I were you, are you wanting to get your license back?
I mean, yes, sir, I'd love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to call the West Virginia DMV anyway.
Okay, yes, sir.
Right? Because you don't have currently a license.
Yes, sir,
So
correct.
that's where you need to start. Call them, say, be honest and just say, I had a time where I was in active substance use, I'm clean now, I want to know what do I have to do to get my license back, and they should be able to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's how you start that process.
Thank you.
I'll give you 20 days in jail, which I'll suspend. You've got 5 days of community service to do.
Okay.
And you can do that here any day but Sunday or a holiday at the court.
Okay.
At 7:30 a.m. I'm going to delete I'm not going to require you to go to the driver intervention program because you've already done months of counseling. In Ohio, if you get a first offense OVI, you got to go to a weekend program or go to jail.
Okay.
You've already done months of counseling, so there's no reason for you to go do that.
Thank you.
not supposed to suspend that, but I'm going to. It makes no sense. I'll set your review hearing. First review hearing will be February the 16th of '24. That's when you're going to come back, and I'm going to check to see if you are working on the stuff you're ordered to do. Okay, on the, yeah, driving without an operator's license. That's the B case. $30 fine. C case was failure to display license plates, $30 fine. He had another driving or suspension, close in time. I'll just dismiss it since he pled guilty to the other.
I have that case number.
It's 21-564. I'll dismiss that. So you're going to need to go check in with the probation officer, Mr. Major.
Okay.
Be back here on February 16th. Get your community service done. If you get everything done before February 16th, that's it. Yeah, February 16th, that's right. You don't have to come back.
Okay.
Okay, any questions?
No, thank you very much, Judge
You're
Gatlin.
welcome,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Powell.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Savannah R. Krager, case number CRB 19741, CRB 19214.
All right, and you're Savannah Krager?
Yes.
It looks like from the record you missed a review hearing in May 26th of this year, and are coming in today.
Yes. I was actually incarcerated in Boyd County.
Okay, when did you get released?
I got released Friday night.
All right, well, thank you for coming in that quick. It is impossible to appear for a hearing if you're incarcerated in another jurisdiction, so that's a legal reason not to be here.
Yes.
I'll drop the warrant, give you a new review hearing date, and you've got 3 days of community service and $235 left on that case. The disorderly 19214 was a theft. You did all your community service on it and actually did some extra toward your fine. So you got $226 left on that. So you got some community service and fines to pay. And you know about how to do the community service?
Yeah.
I'll give you a new review hearing date. Get things, you'll come back to those until you get everything done, then you can come to these hearings. I'll withdraw the warrant that had been issued previously. Where are you going to be living now?
At my grandmother's in South Point.
Okay, so you're going to be close by.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set your review hearing, first one for January the 12th of '24. Get it done before then, you don't have to come to that hearing.
Okay. Thank you.
9 o'clock, January 12th.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're ready to start the pretrial document.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy C. Geralds, case number CRA 23650.
Your Honor,
This is
Mr.
the
Gerald did turn himself in Friday in Cambridge.
And that was confirmed. He has turned himself in.
Okay.
I be at the hearing today.
All right, we confirmed that, so the case here is dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Heather A. Blevins, case number CRB 23158, TRC 23261, A, B, and C.
Heather Blevins is set for pre-trial today. This is one we discussed in chambers.
Yes, Your Honor. My client is nearing completion of her services at the Lighthouse. We've provided several documents through information to the court that was filed. We would ask for the opportunity to complete those last 2 sessions. If we could potentially reset this on December the 11th, that should give her time to complete those classes.
Okay, Ms. Blevins, how are things going?
Good.
Mr. Hill?
And Your Honor, we're not opposed to that.
Defendant's request case is continued to December 11 for another pretrial.
Time, Your Honor. What time?
10 o'clock.
10 a.m. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Christine? What's the date?
December the 11th.
Oh, she played away, didn't she?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't need that.
State of Ohio versus Richard Gray Jr., case number CRV 23557.
They're both on.
Mr. Gray was supposed to be at Bethesda for alcohol counseling.
He was assessed and there was deemed no services needed.
Okay.
And I believe the alleged victim does not want to push this. They're both homeless, Your Honor, the victim and my client.
We received a written statement from the alleged victim, and she indicated that she got her vehicle back. I'm not sure if this is somewhat equivocal, so I need to read it a little more closely. All right, so we're willing to dismiss the charges.
All right, case here will be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, when we come back on here next week, next Monday? Okay.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Michael Cremines, case number CRV 22658 and CRV 22655.
Yeah, Judge, I've just been informed, he went for an assessment, they wouldn't accept his insurance, he now has a spot at Southern Hope if the courts won't allow him to do his treatment through Southern Hope. Kind of just an insurance issue is what I'm informed.
At Pathways?
Yes, they wouldn't accept it where it was out of state.
So that's what was indicated last time, he was going to go to Pathways, and apparently wasn't able. So Southern Hope works for us.
And you're willing to take him?
Yes, we're willing to take his insurance and meet the needs that he has to get in there to get assessed.
Okay. So, What's your availability, Mr. Smith?
Judge, the rest of this month is not great. How far do you want to go out? I'm here December 1, December 4.
All right, December 1.
Yes, I can do that. Is that a Friday? Yes, it is a Friday. Yeah, he's asking for Friday, and it is a Friday, so that works better for him work-wise.
All right, December 1 will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Gary Dale, case number CRB 23-223, A and B.
It's Mr. Stratton's case set for pretrial. And this is only on a B case.
Yes, the domestic was dismissed, Your Honor. I'm not sure where Mr. Dale is. Can we approach for a second, Ron?
And the B case was obstructing official business. Yes. All right, Mr. Dale has not appeared today, so there's going to be a warrant issued for failure to appear.
State of Ohio versus Jerry L. Cheney Jr., case number CRB 23-493.
Steyer's case?
Your Honor, we have an agreed-to disposition to present to the court. Mr. Cheney is willing to enter a no-contest plea with stipulation of facts sufficient to support a finding of guilty, and in return for that, the state is agreeable to a recommended sentence of 90 days in jail with 80 suspended, 10 days to be served. We would ask for a report date on that, which we can figure out the details of. 2 years of probation at a level the court deems appropriate, and anger management.
Your Honor, we spoke with the victim this morning, and he consented or agreed that that was an appropriate resolution in this matter, and so we would join in that recommendation.
All right. So what is the plea being entered, Mr. Stein?
No contest with stipulation of facts sufficient, Your Honor.
And the complaining party in this case was Stephen Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are they going to want a no contact order?
Yes.
We're agreeable to that, Your Honor.
All right, go over again what the recommended sentencing is.
90 days in jail, 80 days suspended, 10 days to be served, but we're going to ask for a report date rather than reporting today, and 2 years of probation at a level that the court deems appropriate, and a requirement of probation being completion of anger management.
How does Mr. Cheney pay for medical services?
You have a medical card?
Go to the VA, sir.
I assume the VA offers anger management. I'm not 100% certain of that, to be honest, but I would assume that that's a service they offer.
I think you have Ms. Rayburn's contact information. Mr.
I do.
So if you would.
I'll reach out to her.
Anything you want to tell me, Mr. Cheney, before I finalize this?
It's not gonna make a difference, it's just, the report date, I need to get some things done. My father's had a stroke and I'm a caregiver for him.
Okay, within reason, when do you want to report? It'll have to be a Monday or Friday.
Yeah, it's generally Mondays or Fridays.
This Friday.
If he could come this Friday, then, Your Honor.
That's the 10th?
Yes. Well, wait, no, this Friday is not a court date.
Oh, that's correct.
It's either the
Yeah,
9th
either
or
9th
the
go to
13th.
17th.
The 9th, that's Thursday of this week. Friday's is Veterans Day, so we don't have court. The 9th, Your Honor.
Okay, you'll report here Thursday by 11 o'clock.
Just come here to the courthouse.
I'll impose a $200 fine, order to cost be paid, 90 days in jail, 87, 10 to be served, starting on November 9th. 2 years of level 4 probation. Complete anger management, that can be with the VA. So, Mr. Sire is either going to get in touch with the VA or give you the contact information how to get in touch with them. They work with the court quite a bit. If you were here earlier, there was another gentleman that was a veteran before the court, and they actually sent a representative of the VA to appear with him for his hearings.
Your Honor, also,
Yes.
we checked with the victim to see if there was any restitution, and there is not. We're also asking for a no contact order if that was not discussed.
He signed one.
I'll order that he not have contact with Stephen Williams, no contact with Stephen Williams. That his review hearing, I'll schedule for May the 6th of 24 at 9 a.m. Is to see Mr. Major today about his probation.
That's your review hearing date. If you don't have a review done, you gotta come back that day.
Any questions?
Nothing from the defense.
Okay, be here Thursday at or before 11 a.m. See Mr. Major today. You're free to leave after that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Mary Hampton, case number CRB 23321, CRA 23320. Mary Hampton.
Your Honor, Ms. Hampton she's in the QRT program and contacted Ms. Dalrymple this morning, informing her she was sick, so I'm gonna ask for a continuance.
Mr. Hill.
We're not opposed to a short continuance, Your Honor.
So just to a date the court deems convenient at this point, then if we need to revisit the issue, we can.
Is Megan still here? Or is she Is Mary Hampton compliant with QRT?
Your Honor, she did check in on October 4th. She is compliant. She did text me last night saying that she was sick today. I have not gotten a report. I've requested one multiple times from OEP, so it's the same song and dance I've been playing since we've started this whole journey. It's just really hard to get a report on her as far as treatment goes.
Just to be clear, have you gotten them ever from
Yes.
them? Okay, so it's not like she hasn't, just to clarify, it's not that she hasn't done the
I get one for every
paperwork.
7 times I request one.
But you don't believe that's her causing that problem?
No,
Okay, just want to make that clear.
OVP. I just don't know how she's doing at OVP.
Well, right.
Brianna was here. I don't know if she's left. She can be, sometimes be of a big assistance in getting those reports. I might speak with her, Brianna.
It's in Kentucky, so I don't know.
All right, she's asking for a continuance, so.
Yeah.
Can you assist in getting a report out of Kentucky OVP?
Yes, who's it for?
Her name's Mary Hampton, and if you can speak with Megan about that.
I'm wanting to transfer her her to you anyway. She said she's working with her right now, so we'll have to get a transfer.
So I don't think there's any court, other than Thursday, which I'm not available, there's not any court dates upcoming that I'm unavailable, I don't believe, in the immediate future. But I also know you have some heavy dates coming up, so to a date you deem convenient. That's fine, I'll tell her that.
November 27th.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus William Spalding, case number CRB 23512, CRB 23697.
Mr. Stiers' case, pretrial.
Your Honor, we have two different matters pending with Mr. Spalding. One is a driving under suspension, one is a Walmart shoplifting. We have worked out an agreed to disposition on the shoplifting matter. On the driving under suspension, he does not have his license back. He's had, I guess there was a change to his benefits. He's, what do you get, Social Security Disability or Security? He gets SSDI, and they adjusted his benefits down and added Medicare on, and that caused his monthly benefit to drop. So he was unable to pay off the fines that are keeping him from getting his license back, but he believes he can do so at the end of this month. So I don't know if you would prefer to deal with this, to kick this down the road into early December, or what to do. I mean, he did have a suspended license, so there's going to be a guilty plea at some point, but I know that our general preference is to see somebody get their license back before we dispose of the case. So I'm going to just leave that to you, Your Honor.
I'll give him another continuance if he thinks he can get it done.
You think you can get that done?
Yeah.
So he says that is going to be, he said he's going to get his check around the 30th? Around the 30th of this month. So I'd like to go a couple weeks into December if we could, so that we can maybe have time to have everything processed by the time we come back in here. I'm already here the 18th.
Okay, that'll be fine. Finished request, these matters are continued to December 18th for a pretrial.
Thank you. Good luck on that.
State of Ohio versus Joseph D. Whaley, case number CRB 23419, CRB 23521A and B, CRB 17133, CRB 17170. Joseph Whaley.
Mr. Stiers' case set for pretrial.
Mr. Whaley does not appear to be here, Your Honor. I have not heard anything from him as to why he wouldn't be here. He's been pretty good about appearing on this case so far, I believe. I don't think we've had any issues with getting him here. So I don't know if the court would be agreeable to a brief continuance to try to get him here, or if the state wants to make a different request.
What's the state's position?
He had one case pending in 23 CRB 419, and we'd gotten to the point where we had agreed that there had been no further problems and the case would be dismissed upon the payment of costs. And I don't know whether that was done or not, but then he got another case.
No.
So we got that, and then he got another case that is alleged to, well, no, I take that back. This case was arraigned recently, but it went all the way back to July. So we wanted him to, see.
Yeah, just to clarify, the case that was on the 90-day continuance, the other case was arraigned later,
Yeah.
but allegedly happened earlier and just didn't get through the system until after we were already dealing with the other case.
The only thing is that it was involving another individual and involves a sizable amount of possible restitution.
It's me. I'm the victim.
Yeah, so we're serious about that, and since he hasn't shown up today, we'd ask for a bench warrant issue.
All right, there'll be a bench warrant issued for failure to appear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Before we call another case, Mr. McCown and Mr. Heald were discussing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the clerk needs to get if we're going to have a jury called in, she needs to start working on that.
Certainly, Your Honor.
So,
If we could approach.
yes. Just argue the sentencing, and then I'll make a decision. There will be, we don't need a jury call.
That's up to me because that's
We'll be fine with that. If you want to do the manner of the plea, and then you want to argue today.
Come back and argue this.
I'm going with, but Mrs. Wood said that there would be not be a jury trial in the 17th. So quit working to get the jury. Thank you very much.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail.
We've got some hearings to do by teleconference.
State of Ohio versus Michael Poe at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 23659.
This is different.
Who is it?
All right, sir, are you Michael Poe?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Poe, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court. This is your arraignment hearing, case number 23659. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements if you don't want to, but you should realize that what statements you do make is all going on the record that can be used against you in a later proceeding. You have a right to have an attorney, to consult with one before you go forward. You have a right to have an attorney appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
All right. And the reason you're before the court is that it's alleged that there's a warrant for your arrest or at least A. Michael Poe is the name of the warrant, with the date of birth of March 1st, on sexual abuse charges in the state of Kentucky. So that is called an extradition proceeding. And what that means is you would be entitled to have a hearing in this court to determine if you are the Michael Poe being sought by authorities in Kentucky, and if there's good cause to send you to that jurisdiction on these charges. You have a right to have an attorney and to have one appointed if you can't afford one on that extradition hearing. It would not be and I would be the judge on that. So my job would be to decide if you're the person they're seeking, if I should send you to Kentucky. I would not be deciding whether you did or didn't commit the crime alleged. That will be for the court in Kentucky. You do not have to have an extradition hearing. You can waive that, and by waiving that, what you're saying is, I agree to go to Kentucky to face these charges. Now, Kentucky has asked for a $100,000 bond. That's probably what I would post or set as your bond. If you can post the bond, I'd let you go turn yourself in. If you can't post it, I'll order them to come get you, and I'll give them a reasonable time frame in which to make that happen. So do you understand these proceedings, Mr. Poe?
Yeah.
Do you want to have an extradition hearing, or do you want to waive extradition and agree to go to Kentucky?
What looks better, but does it really matter?
Well, I think if you agree to go on your own, that appears to be better, maybe to the court, once you get there, that you didn't fight it. And it really isn't going to help your case, because you are waiting for an extradition hearing. That'll take a while here, and it's just going to delay getting to the bottom of things in Kentucky. Unless if somebody stole your identity, or you think it's a different Michael Poe or something like that, that's totally different, then you probably should fight extradition. But if you believe these charges concern you, it's probably best to go on your own and show up and say, Judge, I'm here to face the charges, and then deal with it in that court.
All right, then, yeah, I'll just waive the extradition hearing.
Okay, so we're going to send a waiver down. I'm going to set your bond at $100,000. You can use, if you got $100,000 that you can post with the court, you do that, I'll let you out. I'll give you a time in which you have to turn yourself in Kentucky. If you don't have $100,000 you can post, you can use a bail bondsman. But you got to pay them a fee to post that. Do you think you could post bond either way?
Yes.
You think you can post bond?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you some time to try to do that. To use a bail bondsman usually is 10%, so that means you're going to need about $10,000. Do you think you've got $10,000 to post as a bond?
Yes, I do believe so.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to delay this till Friday. Thursday, right. There's no court this Friday. So I'm going to give you time to post bond and go turn yourself in Boyd County. And we'll see if you can get it done. So I'm giving you this week until, because Friday is actually a holiday, it's Veterans Day. I'm assuming they're going to observe that at the same time in Kentucky, but I'm not sure. So I want you to turn, if you do post bond, I want you to turn yourself in Boyd County, which is easy to do. It's right, it's not very far away for you to get there. Go over, turn yourself in. If you do that, then the hearing here, you don't have to worry about this hearing. If you don't get that done, then I'll see you either on teleconference, still from the jail, or if you post bond, you for some reason don't go to Boyd County, you've got to come to this court in Chesapeake and show up for a hearing Thursday at 10 o'clock, where I'll tell the bail bondsman, you'll either forfeit the $100,000 that you posted with the court, or I'll tell the bail bondsman to go get you and bring you back into custody, or they'll have to pay the $100,000. So, you understand the process?
Yes, sir.
You want to talk to a bail bondsman?
Yes, but I'll have to get on my payments and they'll take care of it.
Okay, well, we'll have a bail bondsman contact you, and you can give him their contact information. He can get in touch with them if they're going to post the bond for you.
Okay.
So I'll set the next hearing for November the 9th. That's this Thursday. Bond is $100,000 cash insured. And you're to report in Boyd County by Thursday morning. Any questions, Mr. Poe?
No, sir.
Okay. Bill Boston will be contacting you.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Keith P. Cremines, case number CRA 23430, CRB 23431. Jeffrey Holly is on deck.
Keith Cremines went to, or was going to go to Shawnee. That hasn't happened yet.
That's correct.
And are you still willing to take him?
Yes.
And he needs an ankle monitor, right? We're doing an ankle monitor.
I'm not sure. I don't know if that was mentioned, but either way, it's fine.
Okay. What's the state's position on that? I'm going from memory because I didn't make a note. Did you want an ankle monitor on this, Mr. Hill?
Well, that's probably not a bad idea, Your Honor.
He's the one that had some problems at Bethesda, and he's been in jail over the weekend. Okay, I don't think I did order an ankle monitor on him. See what, but it is a felony. Possession of fentanyl-related compound.
So he was scheduled to be in court on December the 22nd. Is that right? And then something's happened in between?
Yes. Bethesda brought him in. The report that I have, he continues in 2.5 level of care. He's continued to offer his medication to other clients, manipulates the screens, brags to other clients that the lab won't catch him because we don't know what he's doing. We have sent a hair follicle test. Most recently offered a client his Suboxone, and the client declined, but reported to staff. He was discharged due to that last incident. Okay, I'll not require an ankle monitor. I don't think I did. I think I'm getting it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll run, he's just, see.
Okay, this is strike two, Mr. Cremines, and you have a felony. So let's do a review and remember, I know it's complicated how this system is set up, but you're in the misdemeanor court on a felony. What does that mean? You're in a court that can only put you in the county jail where you are right now. I cannot send you to prison if I really, really, really wanted to. I cannot send you to prison. But you have a charge where you could go to the grand jury, get indicted, and then go in front of a judge that can put you in prison.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So you're on very thin ice here because you've had one bad report. Another bad report, I'm just going to say send him on down to the grand jury, let him get indicted, and you can deal with the judges down there that can send you to prison.
Yes, sir.
So no more playing. No more game playing. No more bragging about things that you can do. You are to do what you're ordered to do in treatment, when you're ordered to do it, how you're ordered to do it. You're not to mess with the other clients, be a disruption to other people. You're there to get clean. They're there to get clean. You're not to interfere with their recovery process. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Because one more violation, I'm just going to say, go take him to the grand jury, indict him, and what happens down in common pleas happens. If that's what you want, let's just do it now. If you don't, then I suggest you start towing the line and stop being a troublemaker.
Yes, sir, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll order him released today to Shawnee without an ankle monitor, and probably need to come back, see how things are going. Well, it's a really busy date, but probably the 20th, I'd say. That's one more, right? November 20th will be his next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
you can pick him up this afternoon.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey A. Hawley, case number CRA 23664, and William Edward Pitts Jr. is on deck.
Your Honor, I have Mr. Hawley on a case that was set for the 27th. I believe this is an arraignment on a domestic.
Yeah, it is an arraignment, felony domestic violence. It's an F3. So do I need to appoint somebody else on that?
It's up to you, Your Honor.
Is this, well, what's the state's position? Is it definitely going to common pleas or?
Unless something drastically changes our minds, and yes, it will.
Probably, Your Honor, I don't follow a little bit.
Okay. Of course, even if I appoint somebody, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go to common pleas either.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Is Mr. Smith still here? Roger Smith?
Yes, Judge.
All right. This is Jeffrey Hawley. I'm going to arraign him. I'll appoint you.
Thank you, yes.
Mr. Hawley, you've got a felony 3 domestic violence charge. It alleges that at Rome Township on November the 6th, you recklessly caused serious physical harm to Melissa Hawley, and that you've been convicted twice before of domestic violence charges. So that makes this a felony of the 3rd degree. Maximum penalty is 5 years in jail, $8,000 fine. It's my understanding that you have appointed counsel on a case that is pending now.
It's a felony possession case, Your Honor. It was at Mended Reeves. And I know on the 23rd you had removed his ankle monitor, so I don't know what happened after that.
Another reason not to remove ankle monitors, I mean, okay. All right, Mr. Smith, I'm going to appoint you on this domestic violence. When is, you know when that other case is set?
Your Honor, it was set for the 27th, but that's a bad day for me. That's the trial day, so.
Okay. Does it make sense then to put Mr. Smith on both cases at this point?
It probably does.
I'm here the 27th.
All right. I'll relieve you, Mr. Stratton, to submit a pay voucher for the work you've done so far, but I think it makes sense to have one attorney on both matters. He's got a felony possession that he had been in inpatient treatment. He must have left because he was there with an ankle monitor. He had been doing well. I was convinced to take the ankle monitor off, and now here we are with the felony 3. Alleged. But I don't think this happened at Mended Reeves because it wouldn't be in this jurisdiction, so he must have left Mended Reeves.
That's our information, Your Honor.
It's alleged to be Rome Township. Wolf Creek. Okay. When do you want to come back for preliminary hearing? When are you available?
This Friday, next Monday, I start a murder trial, so I am here
Thursday.
I guess Thursday, yes, because the holiday, I don't know if the state can be ready by Thursday, but.
Can the state be ready Thursday?
Yes, the only thing that, okay, I was waiting to find out if I had somebody to cover me because we have 2 courts going at the same time and I've got a trial. Well, we got a trial in Ironton on Thursday. The
No.
stone that got knocked over and
No.
broken, are you on that?
And now, but I might get off of it.
Well, anyway, we got a trial involving 2 defense lawyers in Ironton on Thursday.
She's not in jail, so might have to continue that. Because Monday, I'm definitely going to have this murder trial.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's just no way it's not going.
We can be here Friday, or Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, next hearing is November 9th for preliminary hearing. What's the state's request for bond on Mr. Hawley?
$50,000 cash assured bond, Your Honor.
And Judge, I'll speak with him if I can find a bond. He can make us to be recalled. If he can't, we'll just plan on being here Thursday.
That's right.
Okay.
If I could borrow the court file.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hawley, I've assigned a new lawyer for you, Mr. Smith, because Mr. Stratton does not do the common pleas felony cases, and you have one of those now. So Mr. Smith's going to represent you on that and your other case too.
Kevin, Jail, hold you out. I'm going to call right now. Then I'm talking to jail. Don't put you back in the cell yet, okay? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm going to call down to the jail here in the next 60 seconds. Have the jailer keep you near the phone, not put you back in the cell yet for me, okay? Thank you, Judge.
We also need a protection order, Your Honor.
Okay, there'll be a protection order. Mr. Hawley, your order not, if you do make bond, you can't go around Melissa.
State of Ohio versus William Edward Pence Jr., case number CRA 23660, and Dwayne Shabdu is on deck.
Okay, sir, are you William Edward Pence Jr.?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Pence, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake, Ohio. This is where your hearing is taking place. You're appearing in the courtroom by a television monitor. It's alleged that there's a habeas warrant for you issued in Virginia from the Rockingham Circuit Court. And that court has requested your arrest on a violation of probation with regard to a felony offense of manufacturing controlled substances. So what happens on that? They ask that you be returned to their jurisdiction, and you have a right to have an extradition hearing about that. It's a hearing to decide if you are the William Edward Pence Jr. sought by the court in Virginia, if they have a valid basis for requesting your presence in their jurisdiction, if I should order you to go to their court. You can have an attorney, you can have one appointed if you can't afford one to represent you on those issues, just on the extradition issues. Do you wish to have a hearing about extradition, or do you want to waive extradition and agree that you will go to Virginia to face these charges? All right, Mr. Pence, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and sign for that.
Okay, so you can waive extradition. I'll send a waiver of extradition form down for you. Before we get to that, let's see. They don't say what kind of bond they want.
They won't give me no bond.
Well, maybe I will. Let me look it over. The allegation is manufacturing methamphetamine.
Distribution, that's what they said it was. That's what they charged me with. They said I saw dope.
I'm looking at the charge. I'll set your bond at $10,000 cash or surety. Do you think that's a bond you can post?
Probably not. Now my girlfriend's down here, but she don't get paid till on Fridays. And last time we had trouble coming up with the 500.
Okay. So I'm going to put down, because if I wait, I could give you some time if you want to try to post bond, but that's just time you're sitting and nothing's happening. If you don't think you can post bond, it's kind of a waste of time, but if you want to try to post a bond, I'll give you some time to try to post bond.
Yeah, now if it's $1,000, I can't legit.
Okay. I'm going to say you can't post bond. So I'm going to order Virginia to pick you up in a week. Unless they can show why they should get more time. So that's going to be November the 13th, is that right? Yeah, November 13th. Before 8 o'clock. So I'm going to put you back on my docket. If you're still sitting in the jail on next Monday morning, I want to see you, just like we are today. We'll talk about why you're still in jail and what should happen because of it. Hopefully you'll be gone on your way back to the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, I'll send this waiver down. It will be faxed down to the jail shortly for you to sign.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I think that's it.
That's it.
State of Ohio versus Dwayne Shabdoo, case number CRB 23663.
And sir, are you Dwayne Shabdoo?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shabdoo, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court, which is in Chesapeake, Ohio. You're appearing in court today by electronic means on a monitor that's in the courtroom. It's all being recorded, what you say and what I say. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But what you do say is going on the record, so it can be used against you. You have a right to talk to a lawyer and to have one appointed to represent you if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail, to make the state prove charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights? The state's alleging that you committed a theft offense here in Lawrence County at Fayette Township on November 4th, that you tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Well, it's really hard to say, Judge Garner, because really not guilty. I mean, I give a friend of mine some sandpaper, he had to go get some, and supposedly, they seen it on camera, somebody pocketed it.
Okay.
I wasn't.
If you're not sure, then the safest thing to do is enter a not guilty plea. So I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. Do you wish to have a lawyer appointed then?
Yes.
And you've been in inpatient treatment then, so you don't have any money laying around, I take it? Is Mr. Steyer still, is he in his little office over there on the side? It's not?
No, I was in the main office.
It wasn't too far away. All right, I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. This is Dwayne Shabdoo. He was at RRS, and there's an allegation of shoplifting. But he did say on the record that he kind of blamed the other guy. The other guy pled guilty to it, so. Or did he? I'm not sure.
Do you know who's gonna take him?
Anyway, there was two of them, and they were both from RRS. Not guilty for Mr. Shabdoo.
Is it already from here? Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I apologize.
So we got the whole issue, where is he, he's from Logan, West Virginia, from what I see. Is that right? You're from Logan?
Yes, sir.
But you were at RRS inpatient treatment?
Yes, sir. I was there on my own free will, just,
I believe he can be taken by either,
Your Honor, I've spoke with Shawnee and Southern Hope. It's up to the court.
How does one get from Logan to RRS?
I had a friend, we had done a meeting down in Logan, and he had some numbers, and he had given me one of the numbers to call, because I had a couple of problems, had a few relapses, and I decided to go in on my own and just, make it clean. I didn't have no problems, no probation, nothing, I just wanted to do it all alone, because it made me stronger that way.
Okay, I think Shawnee's in the courtroom. Do you want to talk to him, or?
Yep, I can call.
I'm going to have someone from a treatment facility call.
Yeah.
So if you're right to go to a new one, RRS does not want you back because of what allegedly occurred. So we're going to let you maybe go to another place. They're going to call and talk to you, do an assessment, and then after that happens, we'll decide.
Or just pay a fine, go back to West Virginia, if that's the case.
no, just hang on a minute. We're gonna go on through this and figure this out.
I'm not trying to do all that.
Okay, I'm going to let your lawyer call and talk to you.
Okay.
We'll decide how we'll proceed after that's happened.
So the jailer can keep him out. I'll step out and make that call.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, for now, that's all we can do at the jail. We'll come back to jail to finish up some of those that got follow-up later.
State of Ohio versus Holden C. Carpenter, case number TRC 23655, CRA 23329.
All right, this is Mr. Lambert's case, and it's on the docket as a sentencing, I believe.
Yes, Your Honor, we have come back a couple of times. One was, Houghton had a little mishap as far as alcohol goes, so we've come back. We've been, as I understand, he's basically about completed treatment. Within a month, he would be released. What we'd like to do is kind of resolve things today with the understanding that we set it out 6 weeks, and if there's no problem, and if there's something filed showing that he's completed treatment, then we would not have to appear.
Mr. Hill?
We may want to approach, Your Honor, for
Yeah, and we're not trying to make things more difficult, just to be difficult, but we want to have something and have him here and with something that shows that he's finished his treatment.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're wanting to, this treated as a low test score.
Yes, Your Honor, I think that was the understanding that if he did the treatment, was evaluated, did the treatment as recommended, then it would be treated as a low test score.
Well, I agree with Mr. Hill. So what you're asking the court to do is deviate from what the legislature says I'm supposed to do. So I think we need to strictly comply with what the agreement was. And that was to finish the count.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So when is that projected to happen?
Within the next 6 weeks, Your Honor.
So let's set something about 6 weeks out then. So So either the 18th of December or sometime in January.
Yeah, I've got it marked off for some reason around the 18th, I'm not sure.
We can go to January.
Looks like the 8th would be the first date I'm available, Your Honor.
Okay, that should be fine. January 8th?
Yes.
January 8th, 24, so that's on the docket as sentencing, and there's a felony also here with this, right?
Yes, I think there was, with him completing, there was an agreement that the gun would be forfeited and it would be dismissed if he complied with counsel.
January 8th, 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Roberta M. Abbey, case number CRB 23270, A and B.
This is Mr. Morford's case.
Therapist. I called the office, they said it wasn't on file.
Wow.
They said it wasn't on file. She said it wasn't on file.
Judge, you have a report dated 10/31 from Family Medical Centers.
No?
I also picked up personal therapy for myself.
Is it the same?
I just showed that she was there for service.
Okay. Yeah, he probably needs to see this too.
Yes.
This is just two domestic violence charges. Are Sierra or Haley here?
No.
How's the state want to proceed?
We would like to see Ms. Abbey follow through with the counseling as it's been recommended and as she started.
We would agree, Your Honor.
January 12th is the next hearing.
Is that a Monday?
It's a Friday. Mondays,
Yes, please.
January 8th. January 8th, 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Zane Smith, case number CRA 23559, CRB 23560, CRB 2340.
It's Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial, both matters.
Well, if you have a court date at 10/31, which will pass.
No.
That approach.
Yes. I've got one October 4th. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
It's a good report.
Thank you.
Good job. Mr. Hill?
It is a good report, Your Honor, and I was looking at our contact with the alleged victim on the domestic violence and disruptive public services case, and she came in September, early part of September, saying that, she didn't want to pursue this any further, but we felt that the circumstances were serious enough that we needed to pay attention to Mr. Smith's best interest to make sure that he doesn't get himself back into these situations, and he's been very attentive to his counseling and whatnot, and hopefully he feels like it's beneficial to him.
Absolutely.
So we don't want to belabor this whole thing, but we do believe we should go a little bit farther before we would agree to dismiss the charges. We want to make sure he continues on, gets on a firm footing, and that there are no further problems.
December the 11th.
I'm here then, Judge.
Next hearing is December 11th.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep up the good work you're doing.
Yes, sir.
See you, man. Thank you. Have a good one. You too. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Hunter Tooley, case number CRB 23147.
We do have a report.
Yeah, he should have dropped the report off for them. He said he dropped the report off for this.
Thank you.
So is he only being seen once a month, or?
I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's for his reason or the counselors. Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
He usually sees me probably like about twice every 2 weeks, though, usually.
Huh?
I missed one, but I went to one still. But he usually has me probably like twice every 2 weeks.
About once, he's saying about once a week is what he's saying, so. But I think he missed one, so.
Well, it says here he's only been seen once since the last court date, which was a month.
Yeah, you want to schedule for tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, one's good for months.
Mr. Hill?
Well, it looks like he's got an appointment for tomorrow, so hopefully he'll keep that. And how frequently does he have them scheduled?
About once a week, usually. Once every 2 weeks. It just depends how full the schedule is.
We're okay with continuing on as long as he develops a pattern of starting to complete the treatment.
Is that we will agree?
Do you have a preference? And, I mean, I know, I cover this.
I, he said you'll be here tomorrow.
Mr. Hill?
He said you'll be here tomorrow.
Do you have a preference in, what's your preference? And, do you have a preference in, what's your preference? And, December 8th or 11th.
December or November?
December.
Judge, I'm here both days. Whatever's best of you.
December 11th. December 11th is the next hearing, 10 o'clock for pretrial. Continue with your counsel.
Make sure you make your appointments.
State of Ohio versus Seth Harrison, case number CRB 23322, CRB 23403.
Did Mr. Thompson leave or is he?
Well, in your honor, because we did that entry, he actually said, "Do you think it's okay for me to leave?" And I said, "Well, we've done the entry already." And I apologize if that was my fault.
Well, and this is, you have the same last name as Mrs. Harrison? Okay. Mrs. Harrison is here and has appeared at many of the hearing. Here's the issue. The time frame which he's allowed to stay at Appalachian Regional Hospital is either up or about to be up.
Yeah, they've called me quite frequently.
Okay, so you're aware of that. The prosecutor's going to file for a civil order to keep him in treatment, which I believe you're in favor of.
Well, the doctor says he's done, that he's at his MMI, his maximum medical improvement, so they don't look for him to have further treatment.
Okay.
When they spoke with him filing the civil commitment, they said that they didn't see why he would need to be there any longer, that he's progressed as far as what he's going to get, and he's doing, it's like talking to him 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like he's doing.
So are you okay with him coming back
Yes,
to be
he's
with
fine,
you?
yes. He's, like I said, I've been in contact with him a couple
As
times
I
a
know
day.
before, I mean, I'm just concerned for your safety, and, well, quite frankly, I think he said some things about me and the staff
He's-
here, too.
Yes, when he's not medicated and when he's not in his right mind, he is, oh wow, it's overwhelming. But he's been doing good. I've spoke with his social workers up there, spoke with whoever the court liaison is, I can't remember what her name is.
Mary Holler.
That's it, yes. And a couple of the different nurses and stuff up there, they all say he's doing great, and they don't look for him to have anything any further.
Do you believe he's going to be discharged then?
They're waiting on the court to discharge him, yes. They've actually called me several times wanting to know when the court was going to do that.
So, Mr. Heald, how do you want to proceed in light of what she said?
Your Honor, and the last report that we received from Appalachian Behavioral Healthcare did make note of the fact that he'd made improvements in his condition. However, they did also comment that he was still having, for lack of an actual medical term for it, delusional thoughts, grandiose, not related to reality type thoughts. The last sentence of the report says that he would benefit from continued admission until an appropriate placement can be identified. So that doesn't sound like that they want to just cut him loose. So, and the way that this case came to the court was one in which Mr. Harrison was making threats that were quite serious towards this young lady, and it wasn't that long ago. And I realize that a person who goes, hopefully when we have a system in which there's some hospitalization for people with mental illness issues, that they're able to help people make improvement. But that's no guarantee that it's going to be permanent or even last very long. The initial, the report from Court Clinic indicated that there were actual homicidal statements made not too long ago. So I'd like to see him go home. I'd like to think we're never going to have another problem with Mr. Harrison and that everything's going to be great from here forward. But it's hard for, I think, the state to feel that way given this history, and it hasn't been that long. This has just been since May. So,
well, in light of what she's reporting and the email that the clerk got from Ms. Haller, who is the person I've always dealt with when I've called up there, perhaps what I'm thinking is, Mr. Hill, you can call sometime today, talk with them and see, because it's my understanding that they're about ready to kick him out or discharge him, and have some discussion with them about, because also didn't you tell me that you had a discussion with the physician there and he wasn't willing to sign an affidavit?
The discussion, Your Honor, was such that I really didn't feel like I was able to get complete answers from the doctor. He was willing to speak with me, but as far as what their final recommendation could be, or what, I think that the doctor felt that the goal of helping Mr. Harrison reach his maximum improvement would be inconsistent with him making that kind of a statement now that he couldn't, that he felt that he was subject to further hospitalization. I asked for an affidavit because the statutes dealing with judicial hospitalization in a civil context suggest that the court can require an affidavit of a mental health professional in addition to the affidavit of what basically could be any individual. And so I felt that it was probably a necessity that if not a necessity, at least it would be a whole lot better if we had this affidavit from the doctor. And I wasn't able to get that. So.
Well, it's unfortunate Mr. Thompson's not here, because I think the hospital's wanting us to take some action. Perhaps try to do a conference call with Mr. Thompson in the hospital today.
I'd be happy to do whatever we can, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Harrison, you're welcome to stick around. So what I'm going to propose, and maybe we can try to get one of the clerks to let Mr. Thompson know we need to be able to get in touch with him later. The court will do, what I'm proposing to do is a conference call to the hospital, see what the status is, if they're about to discharge him, and then I can make a decision as to whether he should be discharged or the civil proceeding should be filed to try to keep him there further.
That would be helpful.
So we'll do that toward the end of the docket. You're welcome to stick around if you want, or you don't have to. It's up to you.
I know he's on different medication now too that he's never tried before, so I think that has a lot to do with his improvement.
I've not sent that many people there, but I've sent a handful there, and I don't think there's one person I've sent that hasn't pretty drastically improved their situation.
They seem to be
by
really
being
great.
there.
They really do. They've talked to everyone that I've spoken with. They really do seem to be way better than anything he's gotten locally.
Yeah, I've been impressed with what they do for folks. And I'm glad it's helping him. I guess it's just the point. We want to make sure you're safe and the community's safe too.
Yeah, like I said, from the medicine he's on now, it's like a total different.
We stay on it. That's it.
It's a shot that he takes. Well, see, before he was on lithium and he was speaking with the doctors about adjusting his doses because it was either to where he was completely like just sitting there more or less drooling on himself, I guess you could say, to where he was not doing nothing, and they never would work with him about doses, so he just quit. He wouldn't take it. So then finally now he says with this one he doesn't have, there's no side effects, he's not feeling anything from it, you know what I mean, anything bad. So he said I can deal with this one, I can stay this, and I can keep doing this. And I think this has been a wake-up call too for him to realize he needs the stuff, because I mean he's even apologized as far as he realizes, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm crazy. So, yeah.
Well, we'll deal with this at the end of the docket. We'll try to make some calls and get Mr. Thompson on up for that.
State of Ohio versus William T. Fields, case number TRC 23763, A and B.
Laura, this is an OBI that we were in the suppression stage. There were some ironed out all the discovery issues. I think we may be working towards hopefully a resolution. That's not finalized or anything, but Mr. Fields is planning on going ahead and getting the OVI school in the meantime out of the way. And in the meantime, Mr. Field and I were going to exchange some ideas. So at our request, we'd ask for a continuance for a few weeks, maybe into December.
Okay.
I think he's going to have to actually probably go to Ross County to get that done now.
They don't have no openings.
Oh, they don't.
In December, I'm pretty open except for the 22nd of December.
Would the 15th work okay? It's a Friday?
Yes. Case is continued to December 15 for a pretrial, 10 o'clock.
Just get it done with the meeting, okay? Thank you, buddy. I'll let you know as soon as I get
State of Ohio versus Ryan McLean, case number CR 23584. Ryan McLean.
All right, Mr. McLean, have you been to, I think it's Washington County, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor. I still have COVID. I just wanted to see if I could get one more continuance so that I can go. I'm still supposed to be self-isolating.
Do you have any medical records with you? Or?
No, not with me, I don't. But I plan on going up there. I still have 2 or 3 days left that I'm supposed to isolate because I still had a fever over the weekend. And I planned on going like Thursday or Monday.
We've been at this.
You won't see me
The
again.
arraignment was September 29th.
Yeah. Well, I planned on going a couple weeks ago, and then I got COVID last week. I want to get it taken care of, and I'm going to. You won't see me again.
I'll continue it to November 20th. And I better not see you here then because you've already appeared in Washington County.
Okay.
That's 2 weeks, November 20th at 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brian Montroso, case number CRB 1733, CRB 15543, A&D, and others.
All right, Mr. Montroso, you missed the hearing on a review. And the last one was
Friday, I think.
November 3rd. Okay, where's Emily Smith?
She was staying at my place. As far as I know, she's on 20th Street at the mental hospital. I don't know. I mean, I let her stay at my place because she was homeless. I had my place, but I had like a camper. I let her stay with me because she was homeless, and she was actually a nut, and I didn't know it. And I'll never get around that or have her around me ever again. She's actually, a
So you're
loony.
saying she's not there anymore?
No, sir. I made a big mistake letting her stay there. Yeah. I just felt sorry for her, though. I didn't know she was crazy.
Do you have a payment on your fines today?
Yes, sir.
How much?
10.
All right, see the clerk, and your next hearing is December 1st.
Okay, thank you.
And that'll be a sentencing because it's got a bond.
State of Ohio versus Austin Hawthorne. Case number CRB 2358, CRA 2357, TRC 191305 A and B.
Okay, Austin Hawthorne is still at the counseling center?
Yes, sir.
How are things going?
You're on pretty good. She got reported this morning from our case manager. She faxed it over.
I've got one dated November 3rd. That's pretty close.
Yeah, she should have faxed one over this morning. She got a copy from another client, so she's not in today.
Yeah, it was faxed today, it's dated November 3rd.
Okay.
And you're working for the counseling center now, right?
Yes, sir. I've been working there since a couple months now.
Negative screens, and you're getting some visitation time with your child?
Yes, sir. I'm here every weekend.
Okay, that all sounds good. You still got cases here we gotta figure out how we're gonna handle, so, well, we've got a CRA 2357 and a CRB 2358. That's a possession.
Yes, sir.
So I'm assuming that the state, I wouldn't be in favor of dismissing it yet. Mr. Hawthorne's had some periods of time where he's been clean, but he's had relapses too, so I think we need more time in recovery before it's dismissed.
I'm not going to disagree with you, Judge.
Okay. You're doing good, Austin. Keep it up. Not ready to throw your cases out yet. Let's come back in January. How about January 12th, Mr. Morgan?
I'm good then, Your Honor.
January 12th of 24 for preliminary hearing and pre-trials on all your other cases, all the cases. Okay, you're on the right track. You just got to keep at it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Trevor DeMint, case number CRA 23514, CRA 23380, CRB 21167, and others.
It's Mr. Steyer's case. Got a screen from him already, and it's an appropriate screen.
We have a letter here from OVP Health.
report from OVP. Mr. Major, do you have some input?
As far as his old cases, Your Honor, Mr. DeMint had been slacking as coming in to do his urine screens. We've had a talk, and now he's working on, I've ordered him to be here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to do urine screens, and to be here Saturday to do community service to work off his old cases to get them completed. He has been compliant with that since that talk, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hughes.
Your Honor, I hope that Mr. DeMint understands that he's walking a very fine line here. He's got 2 felony domestic violence charges, and the question that I think, upon first observation of this would be, why wouldn't the state just be trying to put him in prison at this point? It's because the people that are the victims of this want him to get treatment. So under the best of circumstances, we're not just going to agree to dismiss these charges, and we're certainly not going to agree to keep him here unless he continues to do well, and we're encouraged that he's doing well. We want this to be the last time he's ever in this court, and this has got to be something where, from our perspective, he needs to, decide that his life's going to be better for everybody, not just him, but for everybody that cares about him, everybody that's around him going forward. So we're okay with the continuance at this time with the time limit, but we'll be watching.
And Your Honor, we'd be willing to waive time for that continuance. So just come back at a date the court deems appropriate.
December, around a month out, or maybe a little more than a month. What's your schedule?
I'm here, the 4th is a month out. I'm here the 8th.
4th is good.
Okay.
December 4th.
December 4th.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Pretty good.
Thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio recalls for Wayne Shabdoo at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 236630.
Mr. Stires representing Mr. Shabdoo, and there were evaluations performed by telephone.
Yep, I spoke with him and he seems willing to go to inpatient treatment.
That's what's being recommended.
Yes.
Mr. Shabdoo, could you hear that? Could you hear the recommendation?
Can you hear anything, sir?
Yeah.
I think they may have the speakers muted.
Okay, say something.
All right, can you hear me, Mr. Shabdoo?
Yes, John.
Okay. There was a statement made on the record by the person from Shawnee, the treatment center, saying that she was recommending and you were agreeing to go to inpatient treatment. Is that correct?
Yes, John.
Now, this is going to be in Scioto County. Do you realize that too?
Where?
Portsmouth, basically.
Is it all in Portsmouth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought it was in Franklin Furnace. Okay. But they'll provide the transportation.
Yes.
It'll be a little bit further away from Logan than where you were. So maybe that's a good thing.
Okay. And sir, you had raised the issue when we talked on the phone about your belongings. There being, Mr. Gwynn said he has made arrangements to have them, I don't know how he's getting them to them, but you're gonna get them to you either before you go or up there or whatever, because you're gonna get your belongings.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. He's entering a not guilty plea.
Yeah, I believe so, Your Honor. And if not, I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on his behalf.
All right. he can have a $2,000 OR bond conditioned on treatment at Shawnee. And set the next hearing
I'm available that day, Your Honor.
November 27th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
And that'll be
Your
a
Honor.
pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Okay, then I believe finishes us out at the jail.
Ask you to pass this on to him.
Do they want me to do as well?
Sure.
Anything goes on with them?
That'd be fine.
State of Ohio versus Patrick S. Jones, case number TRC
That's my cell number. Just text me that number.
19-378
And tell me, you're from Shawnee. Just tell me that. I appreciate it.
Smith is needed in the court.
Can I take the file on that one? Is that?
Oh, actually, I think this one is, I don't know if you're actively still representing him. I think it was a sentencing because of a bond.
Yeah, I'm gonna be service, and that's what it is, a review hearing.
Okay. How much he owe you community service with?
I'd have to, well, he was here Saturday.
He's here, okay.
Your Honor, if I might, he was at community service on Saturday.
Okay. Do you have a payment today, Mr. Jones?
$20.
Okay. See the clerk, you still have quite a bit of community service to do, so,
I'll be here Saturday.
okay. Next hearing will be December the 8th,
That's fine, Your Honor.
and that's for sentencing,
Yes.
10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tony Walters, case number CRA 23466, CRB 23467, and CRB 2354.
I think I'm going to send a message.
Did you get more stuff cleaned up?
There's some, but I don't list any of my pictures. He's got all of them, I think.
Well, let me see. I can see it too. It's like,
She's got a lot of certificates too. Which seems still finished.
so she's working on it.
Yeah, here's some,
You got it lined up.
here's a truckload of.
All right. Well, she's still got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still,
And she's still in treatment.
she's,
She's at Southern Hope now.
Cardinal, Your Honor.
I think she's left Cardinal, right?
Yeah, and then the Southern Hook called over here Tuesday, and they called my file and everything. They said that I wasn't recommended to come here just to do 90 days and go home. So they released me from Southern Hope on Tuesday.
Okay, I think we need a urine screen today.
Yeah, I've got a report
I've got that report.
from Cardinal.
Dated today.
No, I don't have one from today. This is her last one, but she has her certificate of completion.
I've got a report dated November 6th. It says she's going to Southern Hope, but she says she's not. Let's get that copy and have her do a urine screen. Now, and Mr. Curry left treatment also, right?
Last time I seen him was on Thursday. He was in Lincoln County. So I don't know where he's at right now,
But he did leave treatment.
I guess.
Go do your screen.
State of Ohio versus Ryan D. Johnson, case number TRC 23-317, A and B.
Your Honor, Mr. Johnson, he's here. I texted over 2 letters to you this morning. They're good letters. One from Valley Health, the other from RRG. Oh, and he's got copies here.
Okay, good.
So I'll give these to the prosecutor. Text those to the judge.
I just
got copies of the file.
I started last Monday.
Oh, did you?
3250. I started Monday. Yes, it is.
It's amazing.
How does that, are you able to work us around that? Okay, all right. Your Honor, good reports. Also, he just told me he got in the Carpenters Union, so when are you starting that?
I started Monday.
He started
This past Monday.
This past Monday, he started that, so.
Very good.
So nothing but positive stuff, very positive.
What happens when you quit doing stupid stuff?
How's the state want to proceed?
Well, it looks as if he's doing well in the program, but he still maybe has some stuff to do to complete the program. Says he is successfully completing all required components. And very admirable progress, so we don't want Mr. Johnson to think we don't support that part of it. I just don't know whether it should be considered completed to the point that we would dismiss. Well, he's got to be sentenced on the OVI. So we would not oppose it if he continued on and until he gets a report that says that he's completed their program.
That's fine, Your Honor, if we just set it out a little bit. That way, he's been doing good, there's been no problems, so I've got one for him. So,
What's going to be your work schedule, do you know, Mr. Johnson?
I work, well, it's 4/10s right now. It's Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then Fridays, or if we work them, they're all overtime.
So Fridays would be better for a court day.
Probably, yeah.
There's going to be some Fridays.
And plus my wife's off on Friday also, so that would be,
December 8th or 15th, Mr. Stratton?
the 15th, Your Honor.
December 15th will be the next hearing.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Laban K. Murray, case number CRD 23-412, A, B, and C. Laban Murray. Laban Murray.
He hadn't checked in, he must have left.
Earlier, he said that, he texted me and said he was running a little bit late, Your Honor. Your Honor, maybe approach on this real quick?
Yeah.
I just texted him, by the way, asking him to do it.
I can see her. All right, based on the conference at the bench, I understand there's an allegation that he physically assaulted you, ma'am, so I'm going to issue a protection order. You want him ordered to stay away from you? And you probably may need to, are you married? Were you ever married?
No.
All right, to be a protection order issued, and, yeah, what is your name, ma'am?
Claudia Crane.
Crank, C-R-A-N,
C-R-A-N-K, yes.
okay?
Tomorrow we can't do a protection order because we need to have him acknowledge it with a signature. So it could be a
You can do it as a condition of bond because he didn't show it.
condition of bond, but I don't suppose he's got a warrant.
Well, probably doesn't take effect until he's served with it, but you can tell him if he tries to contact you, man, tell him you've been ordered to stay away from me and retreat from him. Don't go around him voluntarily.
I had one filled out. I was going to do it today, but he's not here.
Your Honor,
Yes.
he did mention around 10:13 that he was running late. He did mention that to me.
I think he came here after that.
Oh, he checked in, okay, okay, all right.
And then decided to leave thereafter. So I'll issue a warrant for his arrest.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Keith Cooper, case number TRC 21-121A and B, CRB 21-288. Keith Cooper. Keith Cooper.
Your Honor, Mr. Cooper was here on the community services board. I don't know if you remember the last time he was here, he went back
Yeah.
twice. He did show up and do the community services board to be here for.
He's got bond up.
I believe he's still at the community service also.
Yes. He had any contact?
No, Your Honor. Excuse me.
Advised Mr. Sowers, he hasn't appeared.
Was he the one that was in jail over the weekend, Your Honor?
I don't think so.
Problem, Bethesda?
Not that I know.
Okay.
So I'll set his bond forfeiture for December the 11th.
You're notifying Mr. Sowers, Your Honor?
I am.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Joshua N. Hay, case number CRB 21-324.
This is on sentencing. Mr. Hay has common pleas things going on now, correct?
We've
What's
got
going
that
on with
resolved, Judge.
Yeah, it's not been resolved.
So how was it resolved?
It was, the charge was amended. And what was your sentence?
Took 2 years probation.
Okay. Now, are you ordered to get any kind of treatment now?
They ordered me to have assessment done, but I've had it done, and they told me I didn't qualify for none of their services.
With who did you have that done with?
LCR.
that?
Lawrence County Recovery.
Recovery.
Well, you have been amended reads before. Still owe some funds here. I'm sorry? $360. $360 is what's owed, yeah, that's what I'm showing. Do you have any payment on your funds today?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 50 on it.
Okay, before you do that, I want you to do your screen.
State of Ohio versus John Riggs, case number CRB 23528. John Riggs.
John Riggs is set for sentencing. He had been at OUP. And should have just graduated November 4th. He's failed to appear today, so there'll be a warrant issued.
If there's a bench warrant, do I have to also say failed to appear? Can you get a bench warrant?
State of Ohio recalls Tony Walters.
That's got the screen. Very good.
Yeah.
As needed.
Yeah.
She's taking it as needed. I have 12.
Okay. She pled guilty to littering and we delayed sentencing to today until she finished treatment.
Yes, Your Honor, she was cleaning up the property.
Oh, okay,
And so
I guess that's true, too.
I've shown Mr. Hield some pictures where she's still in the process, but it is getting clean.
Is she involved in QRT or no? All right, how does the state want to go forward?
We'd like to see the cleanup continue.
Yeah, I still got a lot of work to do.
I think she has,
Yeah.
even in her admission, there's still a lot of work to do,
Yeah.
but there's definitely progress, you can tell.
But I'm a heart patient, I can only do so much at a time.
And Mr., what's his name?
Curry.
He's no longer,
Last time well, he's in the picture, but last time I seen him, he was at Lincoln County doing a job or something.
Well, he left Bethesda against medical advice, I'm told.
Oh, I didn't know nothing about no medical advice.
Yeah, he left when he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
well, Ms. Walters gets the job done and also gets her treatment done, then I know she has medical issues. If she gets that all done, it'll be a very admirable thing. And in the long term, it will make for a better life if you do these things. And then when Mr. Curry makes it back into court, I guess we'll have to decide whether we want to just go ahead and send his case to the grand jury, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he's scheduled to come back, but I was informed he left against medical advice.
She still has things to complete with Cardinal, right?
She completed.
Yeah, I finished it.
She's finished with Carl. She
Oh.
completed it the 27th of October.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I showed you her completion.
Oh, okay.
And it even mentions it in her report from the.
Andrew Curry will be back here on
November the 13th.
Okay, November 13th is next hearing date.
So we'd like to see some more progress on the cleanup.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll continue this a month.
Fine, Your Honor.
What's your availability in December?
Your Honor, I'm already here on the 4th.
Okay, that'll be fine. December 4th will be the next hearing for Ms. Walters.
What is it? December 4th at 10 a.m. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Russell A. Daniels, case number TRC 23501. Mr. McCallum's case.
County's case had been set for a jury on the 17th. It's my understanding that is to be canceled now.
That's correct, Your Honor. It's my understanding that the state would move to, whose this is, by the way, somebody just walked off.
Somebody left a phone on the defense counsel's table.
Your Honor, that the state would move to amend this to a violation of 4511.194. That would be physical control. We would, of course, not object to that. And based upon that, it's my understanding that we would, there was an agreed upon portion, I think, of recommended sentencing to Your Honor, and then there's a contested portion.
Okay.
My understanding is that the court would impose the maximum fine permissible on the matter, and that we would recommend that the court release the ALS suspension on this. I'll let Mr. Hill, if you want to hear from Mr. Hill.
I don't even know what the maximum fine is.
I think it's an M1, so I presume it's 1,000, but I don't, or whatever it is at this point. And then as to the remaining, do you want to hear from Mr. Hill first, or?
He has the burden going forward and through.
Your Honor, if it please the court, because of the lengthy process of litigating this case, we've come to an agreement with the defendant that if he pled guilty to physical control, that we would recommend to the court, we would make a recommendation to the court, which we will at the appropriate time, and it's going to involve, in our estimation, it should involve a cost. Because of the totality of the circumstances, I believe that Mr. Russell Daniels' behavior needs to be, there need to be consequences for this. And so when we're asked for a recommendation, we will, I believe, make a recommendation in keeping with our feelings about that. Is it time for us to make a recommendation?
I think it is.
I thought it was, but if
okay,
it's not, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
We're doing it today.
It's the end of a long day. Your Honor, we believe that it's appropriate for the court to sentence Mr. Daniels to 60 days in jail, of which he would serve at least 50 days, or excuse me, at least 10 days, reserving 50 days. And we believe that a 2-year period of probation is appropriate, and we are in agreement also with the rest of what Mr. McCown has recited to the court with respect to a maximum fine. We don't have any opposition. His license has been effectively suspended throughout this because of what was referred to and cited as a refusal. And so we don't have an opposition to the disposition of that, as Mr. McCown has stated to the court. And it's my understanding, too, that Mr. Daniels presented a certificate previously about having gone through counseling, treatment. And I would think that that should be a component of this, and if the court feels that what he's done is sufficient or needs to be monitored further, we would not take a position on that, although we want to make sure that this is a situation that doesn't ever repeat itself.
All right, Mr. McCain.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the court, if it please the court, this is Mr. Daniels' first offense in this matter. Mr. Daniels, and I've made this statement to the prosecutor before, and I know to the court, I believe, when we discussed this case at the various steps along the way, but Mr. Daniels contacted me from a counseling center even before he came back up for an arraignment in this matter. He recognizes the seriousness of it. It was a one-off deal. His counselors, and he did complete successfully a program through Lawrence County Recovery where they always tested him. He always tested negative for other substances. But, you know, I believe have indicated in essence they don't see an issue going forward. It's not a chronic alcoholism problem. It was a poor choice that he made during a time when he was suffering from significant stress over a custody issue. And he has recognized that. Normally in this case, you know, there was a refusal. I would state to the court, at no point did anybody see him operate the vehicles. This court, we've been through a suppression hearing and the court's familiar with it. It's not that Mr. Daniels has ever not been contrite about his actions, but there's significant consequences to him in the process, potentially, of this. And so we've attempted to do that. It would be our recommendation and request that the court treat it as a first offense for sentencing purposes, a first offense OVI, even though it is going to a physical control in this matter, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Daniels, you have a right to make a statement to the court. You're not required to, but if you wish to say anything, you can do so before sentencing.
I have nothing to say.
Okay. I think what, and I do this quite often, I'm hopeful that it's not going to turn up anything, but I think it's would be appropriate to have you do a urine screen before I do the sentencing. So I'd like for you to do that. Hopefully it'll be clean. We'll go forward. So go do a urine screen, come back, and then I'll conclude sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Joshua M. Hay, case number CRB 21-324.
Do you have a prescription?
Yes, Your Honor. I go through a new behavioral.
Where?
A new.
It's positive for Suboxone. Okay. All right, well, you still have some fines to pay. You can pay those, you can work them off. However, what would be your plan?
I'm just gonna pay them.
You got a payment today, I think you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 50 on them.
Okay. Make a payment to the clerk, set your next hearing. Are you working now?
No, not yet, Your Honor.
Okay, you can do, as I said, you can do community service, you get $50 a day credit.
Okay.
If you want to work some of it off. December the 8th is your next hearing at 9 o'clock. See the clerk about your payment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now be sentencing, he's on the sentencing docket. Okay, do you want to try to do Seth Harrison while we're waiting on the urine? Yes. Court will be in recess, or in chambers. Try to place a call to Appalachian Hospital with